There's a very interesting thing happening in the modern world. I made this observation a few years back, and I want to share this with you. Here's what's happening. Successful and high-value men and those in positions of power are slowly quitting the dating marketplace. They have all collectively come to the conclusion that men have been fighting a losing battle against women. Let me tell you why. Let's
Hello, my name is Vita. I'm from Ukraine, specially live streaming for you from city Sumy. And guys, welcome for today 1 hour live stream, which will be again in our new reaction video format. And today, of course, as usual, I will be reacting on video. I will give you my comments, my thoughts, my ideas, my opinion, and of course, I will expect your opinion and your comments as well around everything around this topic. So today we are going to discuss video, the name of which is The History of Red Pill and MGTOW and how and why Slavic Ukrainian women are the answer. So guys, and we continue. Are you tired of the hookup dating scene America has become? Have you practically given up on finding a traditional woman that truly wants to settle down with you for a life? Well, I promise you, here is a hope for you, but only if you play your cards right. And guys, a special announcement. Remember that you can video date with our single live streamers free all month. And here's how it works. So normally you must be a member for $10 per month to video date cam share with our ladies, but until the end of June, it's free. So to get your unlimited live video date, simply follow the instructions during the stream, and when the streamers ask, enter the coupon code, but only when you are in studio. So if you receive the coupon done by email, it means that you are invited to have unlimited dating all month for free. Or also you can register, guys, with us now, www.matchguarantee spelled with y.com/register, and also get it for free. So the link, of course, you can find in the description below this and all the rest of our videos. And I guess what probably will help me showing the link in the chat right now. So guys, let's start. Let's see what all this means. Please prepare your comments. I would like to hear your opinion, and we're gonna discuss it. Let's go ahead.
take a look at how dynamics changed and newer philosophies popped up. Back in the 70s and the 80s, things started to change after the free love craze of the 60s. Women were left unleashed to act according to their true nature. In the late 1990s and 2000s, forums started popping up and pickup artistry started gaining traction. Obviously, men had figured out there was a way to understand female nature and play it to their benefit. As time passed, we had subreddits and communities popping up. Social dynamics started to change and women started to get more and more benefits. For at least 8 years, these discussions continued, and men all around the world debated on female nature and how bad things have gotten. So the red pill emerges. It goes mainstream, and it's an entire philosophy that has opened up human nature. Men from all walks of life have come together and realized how bad the risk-to-reward ratio is when dealing with women altogether.
So guys, once again, another crazy, as to my mind, video from this crazy guy. The more I watch his videos, actually, the more I think he is a little bit insane, this person, because he is really provoking, to my mind, for absolutely wrong things, which are not natural. They are not natural for religious rules, for biological rules, for human being rules, for human psychology rules. So all this around this red pill theory, red pill movement. For me, red pill is a kind of the same shit, I would like to say, as the radical feminism, which you guys in America suffer tremendously right now, last few years, right? So it's something again fanatic, something again radical, extreme, which actually I would like to know. I would like to know if you guys have any idea, or maybe you come across, or maybe you support the theory and the rules and the movement of this red pill. So I would like to hear that too. So first of all, hello to everybody. Thanks, of course, to all who joined, who find this possibility to join me today. Thanks for that, as always, right? Gregory, what, Ducati Darren. Oh my goodness, this is live. Yeah, we always live Friday, Saturday, Sunday as for my live streams, and the rest of the girls have different schedule. But if you subscribe to our channel and press the bell button, in this way you never miss our live streams. So so guys, okay, I see nobody. Okay, what your comment? Vitechka, I think he has valid points in regards to dating and marrying in the West. This movement was created to counter the damaging side of feminism. Not every woman follows this path. Yeah, I can agree with you. As for the guys, guys, just a short historical background for those who probably never come across as me. Radical feminism is not my best topic. I don't like it. Usually the same probably with this red pill, because I try to avoid all extreme things in our life. Every good idea has of course good background, but when it become too extreme, too exaggerated, then it comes to the end, and all positiveness of this desire can bring the whole idea to the worst. Of course, as you know, probably this red pill was created by Fisher in 2010 or 12, something like that. And it's like an online movement against women and for men's right on subreddit. And now it's very active and have huge amount of active subscribers. So actually, I understand what you mean, Vatvaticik, of course, because of dating scene in America is becoming like really worse and worse through the last years. I understand that the whole idea was to organize some battle, some strike against women, instead of finding compromises, instead of trying to do something. These extreme ideas about womenless life for men, first of all, I find it not natural. Not natural. It's not possible. But let's see what. Not every man follows that path either. I hope, guys. I hope really that you're not fan of this. Still, you need to be wise. You need to clarify what is good and what is bad, to differentiate black and white. Of course, the whole idea probably is good, and probably as a struggle with radical feminism, as you know, I'm also against a witch, right? I am for normal traditionality and normal gender roles in the society, in the family model, right? But both these movements become to be too extreme. So let's see what this guy will say more.
The media hates it, but if you talk about the red pill with anyone, they will start agreeing with you. Millions have come in trying to disprove red pill theories, but they always seem to prove themselves in the end. The world is fully showing its true colors now. Now we have women winning in divorce courts. Men like Johnny Depp, who hold so much power and money, getting dragged through courts over the mere word of a woman. We are seeing the world has really come through, and even famous, powerful men are realizing what a dangerous game they are playing. It's mind-blowing the things that are happening these days. There was a time when rich men were untouchable. Now people who have enjoyed years of fame and power are losing their jobs over a woman's word. Vince McMahon got hit with one just recently. Even rich, powerful men are realizing they are no longer safe and are taking up red pill philosophies. You see a lot of gurus and internet personalities take over, like Andrew Tate. These guys get banned because they make the red pill famous, and the media can't afford to have that. We are at a place socially where women have a supreme power over the men. Even if you had years to amass riches and connections, all you need is a woman's word to take you down.
I don't think that the situation is like only women's word can ruin your life and your position. I guess you need just to be more careful, to have some etiquette, some good manners, always to be a gentleman. And unfortunately, guys, we all know why this idea became too exaggerated, because really men were depressing women for some reasons. A lot of men, unfortunately, I'm not talking about you guys in this studio, because I believe almost all of you who are here, you are smart enough, wise enough, intelligent enough, have good manners, normal mindset, open mindset. But still, we all know the tragedy of the situation when really women, unfortunately, were getting their lower position in society, at job positions, getting lower salary, not having so great job perspectives as men can, right? And some men really could use some bad words and some behavior. And you know all these stories about bosses and employees, when the man boss using his power and wealth try to get, I mean, in a sexual way sometimes, what he wants. Of course, sometimes it happens by mutual desire, by mutual decision, right? But we all know million of cases when really women were silent for many years because they were afraid to lose their job position, to be blamed for frivolous behavior, for inappropriate actions, for letting the guy think he can do something like that. We all know that. And of course, a lot of women, pure women, I mean, women of principles and who were against such attitude to themselves, also wanted to protect themselves somehow. The only thing, and I honestly, I don't know how to stop good idea to be exaggerated and get in these extreme frames when it really becomes some like fanatic or maniacal, direction. How to find this balance, this golden middle, you know, uh, to make this idea really work, to protect women, but at the same time not to give women so big power that they really can, I know such cases when the woman really can use some word or some eyesight, or some flirting movement as a something like, oh my God, somebody is going to rape them. And yes, it can cause really big problems. It's not working like that still in Ukraine, by the way. Here bosses can do whatever they want with their women employees, and it's very often case, really not exception, when women employees can suffer from sexual abuse from their bosses, directors, chiefs, and etc. So that's the problem. So Vatvatичик. Vitechka, for many of the women, hypergamy is ruining them. Absolutely, because they got a position job they want, and because of their educational background, they want to date someone with at least equal income. But I guess Vatvatичик, it's also correct, because every person is trying to get something better in this life, not worse. That's the same story, you know, with Ukrainian women willing to go to live in India, you know, because of course it's natural, but I can't say that fairy tale can't happen, and educated and rich and a woman which has a very good income can take a look or can notice the guy with the lower income, and probably she will be a good developer, a good motivator for him to bring him higher, you know, on the same equal position, because some men, we all know, they need really good motivation, sometime stimulation. If they don't have one uh, to fight for or to be best for, to show the best qualities of men for someone, some men just prefer to stay, you know, where they are, and they are completely satisfied, and that's fine. But I know a lot of cases when the woman really was a great motivator and the guy really reached much higher position at his job because he has good support, he has understanding, he has a special atmosphere in the house, and actually the woman push him in a good way. We are talking now in a good way. Some, of course, if she's going to screw his mind, why you can't earn, that's not working with men. We all know that well, right? But still, it's a normal, I guess it's a normal desire to find equal person in your life, at least equal. Mhm. What? A guy working in a sewer or a plumber is not good enough for them, despite the income they might have. So they all go after the same guys, fulfilling good positions in society, doctor, lawyer, etc. Uh, the truth, the ugly truth, I guess, in most cases, yes. But I prefer still to believe in that romantic stories when the plumber came to a very rich, desperate, single, lonely, constantly busy woman just to fix something in her kitchen, and then, you know, some chemistry explode between them. I would like to believe in those stories, and I believe still such stories exist. Yeah. Let's take a look further.
So if we take the red pill as the final conclusion a lot of men came up with, as a final philosophy regarding human behavior, how long do you think it will take men to completely realize the truth about female behavior? A time when men all around the globe see women for what they really are. When you see guys like Andrew Tate getting so much traction and likes from around the globe, you realize this time is not so far. And knowing that, it also makes sense why so many high-value men are opting out of the marketplace. They have simply learned their lesson. They've learned that the dynamics of riches aren't what they used to be. Scandals and rape accusations can bring their entire lives down. There's only one crucial thing that remains. Men are still guided by their biological tendencies. In the MGTOW movement, things have already changed. In MGTOW, we have a lot of men, experienced, high-value men, who have completely quit women. Most are happy to live a completely womanless life. For them, mental ability supersedes the biological value a woman can provide. They are above the concept of sleeping with women. For them, a woman who is their partner and mental equal is a lot more important. Men like these want a happy family with a traditional mature wife, but that seems to be an impossibility these days. So they've arrived at this conclusion to have nothing to do with women. I think the most powerful moment for all men would be when every one of us reaches this conclusion. When we can look beyond our biological tendencies and realize what is really happening to us out there. Only then can the power that women have over us become negligible. We let them know that mental ability supersedes anything else a woman can provide. The real reason for the imbalance in the dating market right now is because women aren't at the bargaining end. They are the ones at the top declaring their values and standards. Men try and compete.
So what do you think about these guys? Biological instincts, yeah, also very important part in this, but still, I don't understand how men can live without women in the life. Honestly, honestly, not I mean during biological needs or something like that. Yeah, for sex, I guess all of you, almost all of you, can find someone for one night, for 2 nights, but this is something wrong also with the men, I guess, who really decide that the life without women can be much better than with women. Of course, you should have the right woman right next to you. And the more I see, the more I watch such videos about American dating scene or marketplace, right? The more I understand, really, guys, that there is the only hope for you, I guess, still in our country. Yeah, for some of you will be probably in Russia or Russia, who doesn't care about the nationality, but I mean more traditional women, because but you should remember, radical feminists or men users or benefits getters, I would like to say, can exist everywhere, in every nation and in every country. But of course, Ukraine, happily, thanks God, far from that, what we are watching in these videos and previous videos of these guys. We are far from that. That's like something, like I watch a movie, really, some fantastic movie. And I still believe that the wise, strong man, strong not physically, but by his character, by his principles, by his philosophy, by his mindset, um, can tame really any radical feminist. And a lot of stories like this I really saw by my own eyes among my friends and even my personal example. I'm not radical feminist, but still, uh, the man whom I will respect really needs to be special ones. Really needs to be special ones in many aspects. But that doesn't mean that, I ever thought that the life without man is much better, that man is a useless creature, that man is only, as we saw in one video, orgasms and money, right? So that's the story. What do you think, Brandon? Hello. And I saw your comment, but I want to see what guys will tell about this part of the video, and then I will answer your one, right? Okay, Ducati Darin. Well, sometimes a woman here can take something out of context and blow something out of proportion. For example, I said you look nice, and she takes it as I was trying to make a pass on her. This is, guys, what I really not can't believe, but I can't accept, I can't understand, and I can't realize that some phrase, some innocent phrase, can really lead to some problems or can be interpreted in such a wrong or exaggerated way. Oh my God. So women, I can promise you, none of women in Ukraine wouldn't mind to hear the phrase "you look nice." It's absolutely normal phrase, even in the working atmosphere, even from colleagues, from your neighbor, from friends, even from some accidental man in the bars or in the shopping center. Sometimes really the guy just can say, oh my God, you look so gorgeous, and that's it, and the lady just will smile and nothing wrong will be taken in this phrase. So in Ukraine we don't have this at all. Yeah, of course, if you chase the lady and you keep telling her some phrases, then yes, she feels something, it smells in the air, some sexual chasing, right? But I mean, in a normal way, for me as a Ukrainian woman, I really can't understand how the phrase "you look nice" can be interpreted as something wrong, really. So welcome to Ukraine. Here you can tell to all ladies, you look nice, you look beautiful. Maybe you would like to drink some coffee with me, and that would be accepted absolutely fine and okay, not interpreted in a wrong way. And of course, I mean, if the lady doesn't want to drink coffee with you, she would say, like, no, thanks, or I'm busy. That's another story, right? But definitely, this phrase will make her smile, pleasantly smile, give her some good mood, and really, we like we like compliments, we like nice and pleasant words, and we Ukrainian women still think this phrase is like a great, doesn't matter from whom, right? So yeah, so thanks for your comment, Ducati. Thanks. Vatvatичик, it's also about their own social status. My husband is a surgeon, gives them higher status in their circle than my husband is a plumber. Okay, yeah, something I can imagine that something like this can exist. Can exist. Yeah, I guess here in Ukraine also can be this issue, especially if the lady has some good job position, right? And if your husband has something lower position, but that also depends on a woman. That also depends how much she respects her husband. And if she thinks it's fine that he's a plumber, because we all know there can be like ordinary cheap plumber, but can be some good company, special big company like plumbing company. And I know guys in America who are working for cleaning company as cleaners. And I know if you say he is working at a cleaning company, oh my God, he's just a technician, right? But guys, believe me, these guys earn really good money, and they feel absolutely fine in America, though they are not Native Americans. So I can tell you this because I have been working in that sphere and I know what I'm talking about. It's a flood of money and it's a really good job, though he's just cleaner. But these people can feel if he works for a big company. So yeah, I don't see any problem if for wife, that's fine. Sometimes I also get these questions. Why your husband is not working? And of course, I'm not going to explain to everyone why and what bonuses and benefits we both, him and me, see in this family model. Why we made this decision? Because we think it's the best for our family. Some person do what he can do the best and another person do what she or he can do the best, and that's a normal philosophy. So I'm not shy to tell that my husband is not working, because nobody knows how great he is at, let's say, in remodeling apartments, in insulation houses, that he's very handy. I believe he has like a golden hands because he can do almost everything with his hands, and for that I absolutely greatly respect him. So I don't need to explain to people, but that also depends what kind of mindset the woman has. If she respects her husband, probably the guy is one of the best plumber. So what's wrong with that? If he's one of the best in the region and he got million calls and people should make an appointment. I have a guy, a familiar guy, who is electrician, private electrician. He doesn't have any company. I would tell you, his wife can be really proud of him. The guy is really not rich, but he feels absolutely safe and financially stable. Absolutely. He has such a line of appointments ahead, like you need to wait 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks sometimes to get him. He has absolutely normal prices, not exaggerated, but he's professional. He's best at that. So I really doubt that his wife here in Ukraine will be shy to tell, okay, my husband is an electrician. But at the same time, we all know he bought a new house, he made a renovation. He is great. he feels great. I mean, financially. Another case, I have a guy car service next to the street. Sorry, on the neck on another street, very close to our house. So he's not working for some car service. He doesn't have any company. He has like a big garage, but he's very handy. He's professional, and a lot of people bring cars for fixing to him, even from Kiev. Can you imagine? It's easier and cheaper for them to spend for fuel, to waste this time coming from Kiev to Sumy and then back and forth, and to give this car to fix him. And the guy feels absolutely great, but he's just a car technician, car service. So I believe his wife as well can be really proud of him. He built huge box, like a special separate house, big garage with all equipment. He doesn't have any other incomes. He doesn't have, oh my god, some support, financial support from outside, like, I mean, from government or something. Everything what he earned with his hands. And I believe normal wife should be proud of that. So there is no, shyness in telling like that. But I'm really sorry if American or European women can be really, can be shy of telling. But yeah, every story is different. Yeah. We continue, guys.
Compete for them, and those who make it leave the rest in their wake. That's how the marketplace has been for the last 20 years now. Imagine men waking up for a change. Imagine every time a woman uses her body to get favors and exercise control, a man says to her, "What? I'm supposed to do all this just so I can sleep with you. For 3 minutes of meaningless pleasure, you must be out of your mind." This is the future to me. If I look at things through a positive lens, I see a great exodus of men leaving the marketplace. And the greatest loss will be when high-value men like actors and millionaires leave. They have already seen the risk to reward ratio of sleeping around with women. Once these high players leave, women will have no choice but to realize their positions. They will be out there chasing men who don't want them anymore. And if there's one thing we know, is that real power, such as wealth and influence, is never gained by women. Most of the women who are millionaires were either born into it or obtained it through divorce laws. Compare this to the fact that most male billionaires and millionaires are self-made. As for divorce laws and millionaires, well, you know the answer already, so I won't even bother. Statistics like these are becoming clearer and clearer each.
I would like to stop here I see one funny moment, like 3 minutes pleasure. Oh my God. And that's it. Only 3 minutes pleasure. So all those men can only 3 minutes. That's not about 3 minutes pleasure. I guess the intimacy with the beloved woman is something more than just a 3 minutes pleasure, right? It's something like intimate connection, emotional connection. For loving men, it's always a pleasure to make love, to have sex, only, I believe, with beloved women, because they have a special energy between them, special chemistry and special appeal. I believe that's not only about 3 minutes pleasure. And of course, the guy is lying a little bit about women millionaires. A lot of examples. I specifically checked in Google a lot of women all over the world. I don't want to bug you with families, with the list, because I need to read those names. But really, a lot of women who gain their success by their own hands, without help of parents or heritage or through the bed or whatever, just because they are industrious, just because they are educated, they have these special character skills for self-improving, for self-developing, to go ahead and to get the goal what they have here, to fulfill, to complete the plan. And a lot of women, a lot of examples of the really brilliant women who made themselves by themselves without help of men. Of course, guys, they are more, they have different psychology. They are more analytics, right? More understanding in business, right? In politics, in such things like that. Of course, much more millionaires and billionaires guys among men, people, I mean, among men. But still, he's exaggerating. A lot of women can make success by their own hands. I believe in that. What do you think, guys? No, there this. Vitechka, Yeah, Vitechka. It's also about their own social status. My husband is a surgeon, gives them higher status in their circle than my husband. Oh my God, I saw that comment. Sorry. Yeah, Ducati. And a lot of times a woman's word is taken without impunity against a man. Sad, but it's common here, unfortunately. Hard to believe, really. I'm really sorry for that because I can understand. I know such stories that you said the wrong word, you make some wrong movements towards the lady, you touch her even accidentally, or you stand too close in the elevator, and then she may think you want her, or you try to attack her in a sexual way or whatever. This is like you can become like a paranoid, controlling all your words and all your movements, all your actions, all your steps. That's something like really in craziness. I'm sorry for that, unfortunately. Yeah. Tristan, brava Ducati, you're right. Molto bene. Yes, sir. Brandon, hello. Thanks for coming. Chad Dolan, hello. Thanks for joining. Hello from Montana. Hello from Ukraine. Sume. Yeah. N. Vita, it's not true. It's not true. The video said high quality men not looking for relationship with women. Maybe less quality men, and that their fault for not develop themselves to be better person, than blame on women. Absolutely 100% agree with you. Absolutely. I know. Yeah, he was mentioning Leonardo DiCaprio, who is changing the women every 5 years, but that doesn't mean that he is a red pill addictor, right? And he's follower of this mainstream. So anyway, we don't know what kind of man, though I really love and respect Leonardo DiCaprio as a movie actor. He's great. So I'm not judging his personality or his private life, no matter. I never interested in that. But as a movie actor, he is great. I believe we all women see this positiveness in our movie heroes, transferring this image into the real life. And I remember when my mom, she had a favorite movie actor. He was, I forgot his last name. He was playing in this movie with Whitney Houston. You remember The Bodyguard? What's the name? I forgot really, but you should know, guys. He has such a noble face and behavior. Oh my God! And all his roles are such a noble. And then I read some dirty story about his personal life. Then he was cheating his wife or beating her or abusing her or something. And they couldn't fix this puzzle, set up this puzzle in my mind. Such a nice man, how he can be bad in real life. So we women use, at least Ukrainian women, okay? At least Ukrainian women, we like to idealize our movie heroes, movie characters. And Kevin Costner, yeah, Vatvatichik. Thanks for that, Kevin Costner. Yeah, absolutely great. And my mom was crazy about him. He really likes him and his movies, and as his type of the man. It was a favorite type of the man for her, right? Serious, intelligent, educated, silent, a little bit mysterious, but at the same time, man from the big M letter, like really cool. And then some dirty story. Oh my God, it was a shock for us, like kind of depression. We couldn't believe that. But yeah. And I absolutely agree with your comment. And I still believe that blaming someone constantly, it's not the best way. Needs to be done something also, but not to such a radical way to choose the red pill and to live without women. No. Global Bloodstock, hello. Thanks for coming as well. And yes, and I would like to answer your comment because probably I will miss that later. Vita, we need to have a coffee, champagne toast today because Prigozhin finally tell the truth about Russian fake invasion in Ukraine and go against Russian army. Yeah, guys, the situation is really critical. But I won't be so much happy so far. I mean, I won't make hurrah, like, because yeah, definitely it was prognosed, it was forecasted that will be some internal fights and misunderstanding and probably the civilian war, as they like to say. We had that in Ukraine. Prigozhin, by the way, is 4 hours away from Moscow. Putla already flight from Moscow to St. Petersburg with Peskov, I guess. And Kadyrov, part of army, is moving now on the road to meet with Wagner Group, but against Wagner Group, okay? Not to join them, but against, like to calm them down. We'll see. Rostov and Voronezh main military points and local authorities, as far as I understood, under control of Wagner already. But guys, we don't know. Yeah, from one side, from a primitive point of view, we could think that he will now they will be busy with their own internal things than was fighting in Ukraine. But at the same time, Prigozhin, we know he is smart guy, but he's fanatic. And we don't know what will be better, what will be worse. If Prigozhin will get the power somehow, because as far as I understood, now they opened the prisons in Rostov and let all these imprisoned people out, and these people joining them. So it can lead also to some really dramatic circumstances. So I'm a little bit silent so far, not so happy or excited. Like I keep my breath because I want to see to what it's gonna lead. Hopefully, they're gonna be busy with their things and they will leave this Ukraine alone. But I'm not sure because Prigozhin also told, that we're gonna win 100%. We are winning and we're gonna win. So this person hardly can be stopped. But we'll see. Guys, I need to make some announcement, couple of minutes of your attention and patience, okay? And then we go ahead. So far, you can think your comments, your questions until you listen to my announcements. I want to remind you that your support and encouragement have been keeping our channel alive and thriving, educating members how to be successful with Slavic Ukrainian women and helping save you guys from the clutches of the multi-billion-dollar pay per letter scam industry. Always hard to pronounce for me. You're welcome to become a member of our channel, of course, at www.buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating. The link, of course, as always, you can find in the description under this video and all the rest of our videos. We have different memberships with different perks and levels, and including sending flowers and a letter to any of our lady streamers. And hint, if she's a single one and you are interested in her personally, you should be bold, express your interest in the letter and send her your personal and social contact information. And who knows, maybe you gotta get some surprise as a feedback. And again, guys, don't forget www.buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating. You can join us. You can see all the benefits and bonuses which you can get becoming a member at our channel. Okay. And guys, remember, to cover our $1,500 monthly channel cost, we still need to raise another $473 for June. So please help us, no matter what an amount you can share with us, you can support us with, up to your budget, up to your desire, up to your comfort and pocket, right? So special gratitude for Alan Weeks, Juan Vasquez, and Thomas Ramsey. So total donation so far since June 1st, $327, and for membership since June 1st, $700. And guys, okay, remember that if you want to come share with me right now or with any of your beloved love streamers, you need to have two steps. First one, enter the unique StreamYard link for today live stream into the browser, and that will bring you into the studio backend. And step number two, you need to get admin verification, just simply giving your full name or your YouTube name. And of course, be sure when you're in studio that your audio and camera are on. So if there are any brave guys who has the confidence and who would like to talk with me, you're welcome. And don't forget, of course, to subscribe, to like, and to hit the bell, because guys, that's very important for us, for growing the channel, for educating you in a better way, in more qualified way, giving you more material to have a possibility to join more live streamers for you, so the content will be better quality for you as well. So, and we guys continue. Let's watch the video.
Each day. And the real win here is market alphas are also seeing these. They are now falling in the same category as the rest of us men. Women are getting pickier and pickier each day. The men who women do choose end up getting their lives ruined by some woman. Market alphas decide the dynamics of the dating marketplace, and they're leaving in droves. I don't know about you guys, but I'm with these men. I'm deciding to go full MGTOW for a long time. There's really not a lot to do here. I understand if you're a young guy and your hormones are making you crazy. But give it a few years and you'll see how desperate the women really are to get settled. If MGTOW keeps rising like it is, soon enough you'll have men wondering what the fuss was all about with women. They will spend their spare time playing sports and maintaining their bodies and working on projects. Maybe they can get a new drone and work on their photography project. All that money was going to be wasted on dinner dates anyway. Many men
I would like to stop here. So if the man has the right woman who will make an obstacle for him to go in for sports, to play with drones, even sometimes to play some computer games or to have some hobby. I don't know how it really is in America or in Europe, but as for Ukraine, almost all men have a hobby here. And but in a good way, don't misunderstand me. If it's not like take all the time of the guy, he's neglecting the family, he's neglecting the time and care he should give to his family on behalf of his hobby or sport or interest. That's not good. That's not correct. But almost all guys here in Ukraine, they have hobby, they spend money, and they spend time for this hobby. Come on, you can't go fishing 24/7. You can't play with drones 24/7. The life is not only pleasures. The life is different pleasures. A lone person never can be happy. And the guys say, let's wait until all these women will be desperate in few years. As far as I see in this video, all the guys have absolutely desperate and sad faces. They are far from happy. Yeah, as I said, they have money, but they don't have anybody to hug, anybody who will be waiting for them in the house, and anybody to support, to clear up your tears, to give you hot tea when you are sick, to cook borscht with garlic for you. Ukrainian women can be really good option in this way, because if you make the right choice, it will make your life absolutely different. absolutely different. And your life will have all these bright colors, which I believe good family life brings into your life. So, of course, I am not telling you right now that you should shut up, be silent, and be okay with American women who are radical feminists. At least some of them, I believe, still not probably all, but majority or high percentage, right? Who's gonna just use you? No, I don't say you need to be flexible, you need to be obeying just to have women next to you or women's body. But I mean, seriously, look to the side of Ukraine, because all this nightmare we are watching in this video, it's a nightmare. Nobody will understand this video in Ukraine. I mean, what you are talking about, guys? What men without women? We don't have this philosophy. We don't have this red pill. Yeah, we have offended guys. Okay, we have maniac. We have also crazy people. We have people who had trauma in their childhood, who probably were offended by not mutual love, right? But that doesn't mean that they really think it's a good decision to have a life without women and to be a follower of a red pill philosophy. So, yeah. Mhm. Give me a second, guys. I will find some of your. Mhm. And Vita, less quality men like give negative opinions about women and positive things that not in their way. That how less quality people create their excuse and create such movements as a radical feminism and red pills, right? And I absolutely agree with you completely. Like, absolutely, you repeat just my idea. Yeah, absolutely. But what, Vitechka, in the West, women tend to appreciate it from studs, but if you are just an average guy or are not attractive at all, then you are considered a creep by many of them. Unfortunately, unfortunately, guys, I'm not the god and I'm not the fairy tale. I am fairy tale in some extent sometimes, but unfortunately, I can't do magic, and I can't make in a dating scene in America like full of benefits for you guys and full of great women, traditional women who would like to become a partner for you and to create a family, happy family with you. But the only what I can really advise, they really think about finding the woman in Ukraine. If you don't want to stay alone till the end of the life, and if you really want to get this pleasure and satisfaction from what really means family life, don't postpone it for too long until all women here, I mean, free women who are willing to find the foreign guy. Of course, not all Ukrainian women would like to go abroad, but still a lot of them, especially now, guys. So take this chance and don't miss it. Don't miss it. Mhm. Ducati, Vita, you would be surprised. If that's true, what you say about Ukrainian women, then Ukrainian women are the truth. Slava Ukraini, Героям Slava. Of course it's truth, because, I always tell what I really believe in and what I'm confident in. That's why I'm telling you, think about Ukrainian women, try to start to act, because now for you guys it's favorable time. Let's watch the video till the end, guys.
Men are now realizing this fact and experiencing the inner peace that comes with it. A lot of high-value men have been doing it for a long time now. Look at how Leo DiCaprio just changes women every 5 years and refuses to settle down. Look at how men who marry are going down every day. The marriage age is also going up. More people are talking about divorce law than ever before. Men are waking up, especially the ones who are rich. They are realizing the trap they're stuck in. As a final note, I want to say how ironic all this really is. In the pursuit of power and getting on the top, women have sacrificed their own power. By making biased laws and making women the most influential gender in offices and media, they have accomplished the opposite. They have woken men up. Men who are probably going to waste their lives doing nothing. Women have insulted and cheated and robbed men out there. These guys then find the red pill and contribute to the greatest men's rights movement of all time. In a way, women have brought their own downfall. They took a perfect ecosystem of betters who could have given them perfect lives and treated her like a queen and pissed all over it. These men have now learned their lessons and quit the entire game. As always, guys, remember to stay MGTOW and don't put women on the pedestal. They simply are not worth it. Hope you like the
So this guy tremendously victimizing the man. Look, this video is full of wrong and false propaganda. He's showing the women standing in the court, like on high some social positions in costumes, like probably deputies, politics, judges, or something like that. And the poor guy sitting next to the car in some t-shirt, poor car, old car. What this? What's this? And Leonardo DiCaprio is changing women because probably he's sick and tired of the same women for more than 5 years. That's it. He likes the diversity, okay? He likes to change the women because he's getting bored probably from the same woman. And he likes just the fresh meat. That's it. So don't find something, if there is no anything to be found. So that's what I wanted to say. Red pill, definitely. I'm against this philosophy. I understand what you mean, guys. Absolutely. I'm sorry for that, for the system in Europe and in America, I guess, more than in Europe even. So the Ukrainian women is the key, is the answer to stop this bullshit about womenless life and the happiness without women. God created man and woman to be together. No LGBT, no lesbian, no homosexual, just woman and man. Woman is a woman, man is a man. So you needs to be together. You just need to be smart enough, wise enough to make the right choice, and everything will be fine. So don't listen to this guy anymore. that's my order to you guys. Yeah, and guys, we don't have a lot of time left. And yeah, Tracy, I saw your comment. Thanks. In the US, that phrase could get a guy sexual harassment lawsuit. Oh my God, so untouchable women. So untouchable women. But at the same time, what is very surprising for me, so they can start a lawsuit against you for the phrase "you look nice," but at the same time they can sleep, as we saw in one video, like they can change men just for sex every night, and they are not shy for that. So that's also something wrong in this story, something is wrong. The puzzle is not good. Yeah. Yeah, Tristan, I absolutely agree. And what are very smart guys, always spot on. Absolutely agree with you. Really, guys, thanks for your open mindset, for your wise information and knowledges you share. You always ask. That really also appreciated. Tracy, did she think you are attractive? Yes, innocent comment. No sexual harassment. Goodness. Really strange. So Tracy, you need to come to Ukraine, because here, from the small girl up to the old granny, all these women of different age groups will be happy to hear you look nice today. That's a wonderful word which we take absolutely with positive emotions. None of Ukrainian women will get it wrong or will think you're crazy. Even, I mean, if you don't have a chance with her, but you just feel like that, to tell some lady or woman or girl such phrase, she will take it with a smile, not looking at you like crazy or something. So you're welcome. When the war is over, come here and make a flood of compliments to our Ukrainian women, guys. Ducati, you know what I think? You should try, Vita, you, Jana, Maria, etc. should set up dating profile as a man on an American dating site and watch what happens when you try to speak with Western ladies. That's a good idea, by the way. That's a good idea. Once I was thinking about that. I'm making some social experiments, guys, and once I will share with you some funny story for your better understanding. But I'm afraid the topic is too tricky, and not all will understand me correct. But yeah, I really like such social experiments. Yes, so thanks for advice. I need to think about that. But for men, I guess you need to pay, right? I want as a woman, I want a free service. So I want a free service. Okay, guys. So I have to go. Brandon, Vita Wagner could be just as bad when he gets to Moscow. Yes, but then when he will get more power, he will be back to Ukraine. It's probably worse things to do. So, guys, unfortunately, the time is out. I have to go. Okay. Tomorrow, guys, attention. I will have a live stream 1 hour later, which is 5 p.m. Ukrainian time, which is 10 a.m. Eastern, and not here on Ukraine Dating, but on the main channel, on Match Guarantee channel. And we get to have also very interesting reaction video about main points, what real men should do, why the real man should be wise, and in what way. And you're gonna listen to my comments again, and you're gonna react, and I will tell you right or wrong. As always, absolutely great thanks to everybody who joined me today, who were with me on this Saturday. I wish to all of you great Saturday. I wish to all of you to find your great and the only love, happy love, to create some family. I wish you all the best, guys. And of course, thanks for your time, for your patience, for your wisdom, for your being with me, for your support as well. Don't forget about support to our channel. And tomorrow we're gonna meet 5 p.m. Ukrainian, 10 a.m. Eastern at Match Guarantee channel. Okay, not here. Kisses to all of you. Best wishes to all of you, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye, guys. Love you all.